Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Capricorn, welcome to your tarot reading for May 16th through to the 22nd. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. We've got 9 cards here, 3 recent past, 3 focused energy, 3 future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So, wow, I mean, look at that last row of major arcana, Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune, Emperor, and Hierophant. There is some really powerful energy coming through for you. I'm feeling directional change. I'm feeling stepping into an area that might be slightly uncomfortable for you, but through that comes great payoff. So we'll get to that. Let's start with the oracles, and the first one out is overthinking can spoil the magic. And that is because a lot of magic in our lives happen by giving up a certain amount of control. Now, it's interesting because the Emperor in the reading would want to control situations, right? And I am a big believer in taking action and aligning your energy or your vibration to what you're trying to bring through. However, you know, sometimes we try and push and fight for things that are no longer meant for us or are just not working. And in those cases, we need to surrender and we need to allow things to unfold and allow things to just happen. Okay, next one out is befriend the word polarize. Now, polarity is about opposites, right? It is about embracing maybe what it doesn't come naturally to you, what feels a little different, what feels opposite. So it might be that your answer, Capricorn, lies in you taking a direction that maybe you wouldn't have considered, or maybe doesn't quite feel like it's you know, a completely comfortable experience. A time to give rather than take. It might be something that you're needing to give out. It might be a time to give out energy here this week for some of you. So Capricorn, you know, if we're talking about polarity and needing to do something a little differently, let's look at you for a second. So you're the Queen of Pentacles for me in the minor arcana, the Devil in the major arcana. And, you know, you are really good at taking like planned, methodical action and approach. You are normally pretty good with money. You've got a good work ethic. You are a natural entrepreneur. You like to have those, you know, those feet on the ground, okay? And it sort of seems that you've been taking that approach in a situation, right? And that's got you to the 7 of Pentacles. It's gotten you to a certain amount of success, right? And this could be in your relationship. You might have been taking that kind of grounded, traditional approach to your relationship, or maybe to your career. Either way, I feel like you have had the work ethic and you've really given, time to give rather than take. I think you've been giving out a lot in that situation. But you've reached the Seven of Pentacles, which is about a time to reevaluate. And you're reflecting on the value that you're getting from your situation. Now, what value could be: I'm not happy with the money I'm getting. I'm not happy with the energy I'm getting back. I'm not happy that I can see growth or progress in this situation. So there'll be something that's standing out to you in your situation and why you have reached this point of reevaluation. Now, the Nine of Wands is here, and this is the energy where this feels like a little bit of a struggle now. It's got to the point where, maybe at the start you were happy, like on that kind of hamster wheel, or putting in more energy maybe than the other party in this situation, but that has worn thin. And with the Knight of Wands, it started to wear you down. You've got a few battle scars. You've been through a few cycles here. I feel like this is a long situation, maybe even 9 or 10 years for some of you. And with the Nine of Wands, it can be this energy of going against the current, or like pushing or fighting or controlling something that if you did just let go, it would start to slip away from you. And it could be because the universe is wanting to carry that away. Now, 10 of Pentacles could indicate that we are dealing in a home situation, actual physical home, something to do with your monetary resources, marriage, de facto long-term partnership, or a line of career that you've been in for some time. Now, this is a general reading and I'm reading the energetic pattern. You might go, oh, that's just like, so many different life areas. Well, this is a pattern that might be playing out differently for you than for the other person watching it. So you'll need to align it with that area for yourself. Now, the lead tarot energy was the Two of Wands, and this is, I think that you have moved to the point where, okay, I'm reevaluating. This has been the struggle. I've been fighting for this. It's feeling like I'm going against the grain, and I'm wanting to move on. I'm wanting to move forward. Now, with the Two of Wands, you've made that decision, but you haven't actioned it yet. And at the moment, you are still in the protection of the safety that the situation offers you. So it does offer you a sense of comfort. It is your known, and you are coming to the awakening into the awareness, Capricorn, that in order for you to move forward in your life, you're going to need to step into an area of discomfort that doesn't feel natural. Now, with the Capricorn card being the Devil in the Major Arcana, the thing we need to be aware of is that when we stay in situations past the use by date, or past the time that we've outgrown them, that's when they become the limitation. They become the self-imposed bondage. By choosing that situation, it starts limiting our experience or holding us back from the new, and that's the Devil energy. So in order to expand, broaden your horizons, get out there, unlock new potential, the Two of Wands is saying, you're potentially going to need to take that leap of faith beyond the comfort zone, okay? And the time is now. Four of Swords says, still take a little bit more time to put a plan in place here and to reflect deeply. And I'm hearing pre-grieving, because it feels like you're going to have some sadness around who or what you are. I just looked up at the camera and the time was 11 minutes, by the way. There feels like there is going to be some some sadness as to the ties that you're going to need to sever here. But it feels like the breakthrough, the clarity, the insight that you need is coming in that moment of stillness. So keep doing your meditations or taking that time to think about the way forward. Okay, and that really is the energy of the Five of Cups at the center of the reading. It's like you are grieving already for what you're needing to leave behind or abandon, right? It feels like you're almost needing to, I'm seeing the eject seat in a plane. Like, it's like, I'm needing to eject out of this, right? It's like, and there's a bit of kind of feeling of loss because you are needing to allow something to go back to the earth that you'd really tried to grow. But the promise of the Five of Cups is that there is the Two of Cups right behind them, meaning there's going to be new connections, new partnerships professionally and personally on the other side of this situation. Three of Cups is here, and it says that, you know, you might be allowing this Three of Cups to spill, but the seeds that you plant next, you know, you will have the opportunity to grow something different, to grow an abundant harvest that you will soon be celebrating. Knight of Wands is here, and this is the energy of fast forward movement. Like we talked about in the Two of Wands, like you are deciding between the wand of the past and the wand of the future, and that you've made that decision but you haven't taken the action. This is the week with the Knight of Wands that you're being asked to move forward, to quickly move forward, to take that wand of the future, which stands for, you know, the action, and move on and move forward. We get to see the three. It's the number of the Empress. She's calling you, 3 here, calling you into a new direction of creation. And then we have all these big energies here, the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune talks about a whole new chapter unlocking and opening for you, all in destined timing, and we have to trust that. Maybe you needed to learn that karmic lesson that doesn't matter how much energy and work ethic we put behind a relationship without growing, or a job that's just not, you know, not going where we wanted it to go, it won't grow, right? And we have to know when it's time to hit that eject button. And by staying on too long, it becomes that bondage. So that's what I'm kind of feeling the lesson is here. The Wheel of Fortune says the way to change your luck, the way to change what you're getting back, Capricorn, is to allow the wheel to turn and not try and hold it back, right? That's what the Emperor would do. I'm seeing it needing to come out of Emperor, and you're moving into Hierophant energy. So the Emperor is somebody who would micromanage, control, is really trying to build their empire through executing that control. Now the Hierophant's about having faith, right? And riding the universal current. The Hierophant is also this important turning point of going your own way. It feels like the situation is slipping from you because it's in alignment with an older version of you. Because if you've gotten into the situation some time ago, right, you were a different person. You may have even had different values and beliefs, and that is okay, because we're actually meant to grow and evolve, and we're meant to discover our inner truth. And you're in a different version of your life now, and now that situation's not a match for you, so it's falling away. With the Hierophant, you have the ability to unlock a new future here and make your choices of who you want for a life partner or what you want to do for work based on the new version of you, one that has grown, one that has expanded, one that has maybe gone through a spiritual awakening. And we're going from somebody who controls and maybe tries to manipulate the situation to somebody who lets go and lets God and has faith that the universe is co-conspiring to lead you in a new direction here. So Capricorn, let's get another one for the outcome. Guess who I pulled? Queen of Pentacles. And that is how, Capricorn, you get back into your power. That is how you grow the new. And that is how you integrate the healthy side of your energy. Focus on the new version of yourself and have faith that you have the ability to grow exactly what you need, that's going to give back to you what you are seeking. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this guided tarot message. Keeping in mind it is a general message for the collective, and it's not meant to resonate with everybody every time. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I read them all. Try to connect with as many of you as possible over there. Hit subscribe, please, if you haven't already. That helps me so much in bringing these readings to you, and is a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share, and comment on the readings. Capricorn, it's been a pleasure to read your cards. I'll see you back here same time, same place next week. Bye for now.